Oh my god, another video about house, but this one is from Norway.
Yes, all the Norwegian house style. We did Finland, Sweden, Poland, Germany, Indonesia, because we have more than one YouTube channel, and today is Norwegian. It's going to be quite exciting. If you like this video, smash the like. First one, Lavvu Goathi. My god, they're 6, 18, 23. Okay. Lavvu Goathi.
Far above the Arctic Circle,
Okay.
Sami herders still raise two ancient shelters. The Lavvu sets birch poles and covers them with hides or modern canvas, light enough to move with reindeer herds. For longer stays, families build a Goathi, a frame of curved timbers padded with birch bark and thick turf that insulates against winter winds.
We learned that in school because in Canada we also have this, like very north Canada where nobody live. There's Aboriginal people. They live in these kind of things, right? It looks similar to this.
Smoke from a central fire drifts through a roof opening, blackening the poles and keeping insects away. Both forms prove that portable design can thrive in sub-zero darkness and midnight sun alike. Viking Longhouse. Early farmers shared a single timber hall with their livestock. Heavy pine posts carried low thatched roofs that hugged the ground against Atlantic gales, while slightly leaning walls shed rain. A central hearth burned day and night, its smoke filtering through roof slots.
It actually looked a lot better than I thought it would look from the outside, right?
Nice.
It looked nice, honestly. Yeah.
And tanning the beams dark. Excavations at Borg on Lofoten reveal longhouses stretching 70 meters, true wooden ships of the land. Inside, carved posts marked family rank and set the stage for winter storytelling.
70 meter. It's long.
Laftewerk.
By
the Middle Ages, Norwegians had perfected lafting, the interlocking corner notch. Spruce logs fitted so tightly that...
What is that? The log is in the wood like this? Because we have those kind of, it's called knockdown house here in Thailand, right?
Yeah.
The thing that you can move the house, right? Mm-hmm. It's quite cheap to make, but I don't see it with the log inside like this.
Wind could not whistle through, with moss chinking for extra warmth. A loft above stored grain and linens, while sod lifted by birch bark capped the roof and sprouted summer grass. 17th century log farms still dot valleys, their silvered walls showing how a joinery tradition traveled later with emigrants to North America. Røykstue. Before chimneys reached the countryside, smoke huts kept an open hearth without a flue. Soot coated the interior to a satin sheen that protected wood from rot and insects. Small vents under the eaves let smoke drift out slowly, trading clear air for steady heat. Families cooked, slept, and dried fish under the same dark rafters. Preserved examples in Trønderlån capture the half-lit atmosphere of medieval winters. Stabbur. Every farm guarded its grain and cured meat in a stabbur. Short log posts rested on flat stones, leaving a gap no mouse could cross. Corner dovetails overhung the walls.
It's for the rice, right? The grain, what they said? For the rice? So upstairs the rice, and then sometimes you can live below. Is that it? I don't think they have it in Southeast Asia. You said in Thailand they have this too, right?
Oh yes, they have it.
Yeah.
And a ladder step was pulled away at night. Tarred red-brown, the loft became a rural bank vault. Its deep eaves and peaked gables now icons of folk design. Rorbu, bright red Rorbu perch on piles above the tide along the cod coast. One end stores nets.
I wonder why, because we erected to Sweden and Finnish, and they don't have this in both video. Like they don't have the one just above the water like this. And they still have a lot of water thing in this country, but it's the only country where it's a house, like they have it as a proper house for the fishermen. Rorbu. Yeah. Because they have this in India, they have this in a lot of countries in Asia.
The other offers bunks for crews riding out winter fisheries. Plank walls, turf roofs, and narrow windows conserve heat, yet dry quickly in salt wind. Many now host tourists, but working cabins still follow plans recorded in sagas 9 centuries ago.
On the rock like this.
Yeah.
It's quite unique. And they have grass on the
Yes,
on the roof.
I'm curious. What is the material? I saw many of them already.
We saw earlier, right? Yeah, we saw one like
Hollow
this.
plans recorded in sagas 9 centuries ago. Nordlandshus. North of Trondheim, coastal farms favor the Nordlandshus.
Nordland.
2 timber stories face the fjord, with a central smoke room called Eldhus, and later clapboard cladding over log walls. Low gables shed horizontal rain, and deep door hoods shelter arrivals from sea spray. Painted ochre, red, or white, these houses line the E6 and Hurtigruten route, greeting ships with a quiet, upright stance. Trønderlån. Central Norway's long farmhouse, the Trønderlån, grows room by room along a common roof. Family, servants, and animals stay close behind endless, horizontal siding and a centered porch. Each marriage adds a new bay, turning genealogy into architecture. White window frames and low slate roofs give the building the calm of a train waiting beside the fields.
So it's like commune house. Like.
After 1814, Norwegian towns adopted the Napoleonic Empire style, but built it in wood. Row houses display pale clapboards, low-hipped roofs, and classical door pilasters. Chimneys align along party walls, and symmetrical sash windows bring order to narrow streets. Whole quarters of Trondheim, Fredrikstad, and Arendal preserve this timber echo of European grandeur. Sveitserstil Villa. Railways and sawmills of the late 19th century imported Swiss chalet taste.
Oh my god.
Scroll-cut barge boards, wraparound verandas, and deep eaves dressed otherwise plain balloon frames. Painted creams and moss greens, these villas brought alpine romance to towns like Ålesund and Lillehammer. Their decorative brackets still cast lace-like shadows on summer evenings. Dragestil. Around 1900 architects turned to...
This looked like a Japanese samurai.
Those
shrine.
Viking carvings for national inspiration.
Oh, maybe it's the Viking hat too. Yeah, maybe.
Roof ridges sprouted dragon heads. Porch posts intertwined with beasts.
Oh, that's what I'm
dark
gonna say.
Tar stains.
We're gonna say what?
A dragon head.
Oh yeah, I guess
Stave churches. Although framed with modern studs, the ornament reclaimed a mythic past for a young nation. The wooden Grand Hotel at Dalen stands as a quiet dragon among the pines.
I mean, these are hotel. Who gonna live there? I mean, it's really expensive building, like.
Jugend.
Oh.
The 1904.
They have Jugend in
Savides or Savide.
which one is called Jugend still?
Poland or not?
Is it
German or Poland? German.
Germany. And then Sweden also have these kind of thing, right?
Fire leveled Ålesund, and the city rose again in Art Nouveau stone. Curving bay windows, plant-inspired reliefs.
But the one in Sweden is like a cute house with a lot of flower and thing like this. This one is more like in the middle of the city, and it's more like normal.
And sea blue tiles replaced earlier timber rows. Steel frames hid behind plaster swirls, freeing facades for broad windows that welcome Atlantic light. Ålesund remains a living catalog of Jugend ideals, unique in Norway.
Oh yeah, Jugend mean I did a research. It means youth. Like young youth.
And unity. Funkis.
This one
Functionalism
too,
arrived in the 1930s as Funkis. Flat roofs, white render, and corner ribbon windows preached health and daylight. Plans opened around a fireplace instead of corridors, and built-in cupboards saved space. Forest lots above Oslo still display crisp boxes softened by mossy stone terraces and mature birch trunks. Post-war type. Rebuilding after 1945 demanded fast, affordable homes. Light platform frames, shallow pitched roofs, and compact three-bedroom plans
similar to the one at the beginning.
Kit parts traveled by rail, and
almost
oil
like
stoves
knocked down
warmed
house.
tight rooms. Painted ochre or pale blue, these houses still line valley suburbs, modest monuments to the welfare state. Blokkbebyggelse. Housing cooperatives of the 1950s raised long lamella blocks 3 to 5 stories tall and taller point blocks nearby. Prefabricated concrete panels sped construction, while continuous balconies added daylight. Shared laundries and play yards fostered community in new districts, such as Oslo's Lambertseter and Bergen's Fyllingsdalen. Their blunt geometry tells the story of post-war growth and modern planning.
Yeah, also sometimes if you want to live near everything, it's going to be cheaper this than a house. And when you're in a big town around the place where you work, you don't want to drive too long to go to your job or something. So this is a good alternative.
Rekkehus. The 1960s embraced denser living, with Rekkehus terraces, party walls cut heat loss, each unit kept a small garden, and car-free lanes linked children's playgrounds. Vertical timber siding alternates with
car-free lane.
And car-free lanes linked children's playgrounds. Vertical timber siding alternates with brick, giving rhythm without excess cost. The design translates social democratic ideals into everyday streets. Atriumhus. Single-story L-shapes wrap sheltered courtyards, hiding private glass walls behind blank street facades. High fences block wind, while skylights and narrow roof lights draw sun deep inside.
This is good because it's small, but it looks inviting.
Yeah,
look, it's like
organized.
Yeah, it's like two buildings, and you have this. It's not a big place, but it looks full. Like very interesting.
Residents enjoy outdoor rooms unseen by neighbors. A suburban freedom within city limits.
Yeah. See, it's inside there. People cannot see you in a way. I think it's really interesting concept.
Brick and timber versions spread through 1970s developments near Oslo and Stavanger. Terrassehus. Hilly terrain encouraged 1970s designers to stagger floors half a story apart. Short stairs link kitchen.
I've never seen anything like this. Look, it's one house on top of each other.
Yes.
Because it's hilly like this. So they cannot keep building going up or something. So they build like this. So it's kind of flat.
Oh.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I've never seen it. It's like a tall building, but it's like a staircase. It's really interesting. I've never seen this any other country actually.
Stagger floors half a story apart. Short stairs link kitchen, living, and bedrooms, following the slope without heavy excavation.
Very
Cedar
interesting.
cladding, exposed beams, and sunken conversation pits echo the era's natural ethos. Wide picture windows frame fjord views while keeping a low roofline. Hytte. The Norwegian dream ends at the cabin door. Whether a simple log shed or a glass-walled retreat, the hit leaves city routines behind. Off-grid panels replace power lines, and wood stoves gather family around firelight. Unfinished pine, wool blankets, and lake or trail nearby complete the ritual of escape. A-frame Hytte. Ski boom years produced the A-frame.
We saw this one in Finland.
Yeah.
Right? It's really, really, really nice, this one.
Deep triangular roof.
But these one are more fancy.
And bigger.
Yeah.
That sheds snow and shelters a loft. Large south windows catch low winter sun, while gable walls stay almost blank against cold winds.
Well, the snow still accumulate. I thought it would not, but I can see the snow. I don't know how much it accumulates. In Canada, it's always a big problem during winter, right?
Yeah.
In Canada, I had my house, right? And when it too much snow and it end up falling from the roof, sometimes it can be like as high as the window. It's so high, like it can be 3-4 meter high, the snow on your side.
Prefab kits let owners raise a cabin in a single summer. Many still line alpine roads, their crisp geometry now softened by lichen and drifted snow. Massivtrehus. Cross-laminated spruce panels stack like giant boards to form airtight shells. Triple glazing and heat recovery ventilation cut heating needs almost to zero, even north of the Arctic Circle. Black stained cladding and raw zinc nod.
This is like a mix between like traditional style that we saw at the beginning and like modern. It looked like a shed, when they have all the animal at the beginning.
Aww.
But like modern.
Yeah.
Right?
Look easy to build.
To tradition while storing carbon. Sensors and thermal cameras guide builders more than folklore once did. Modulhus. Rising rents,
this one.
stackable flats,
a lot
crammed
here.
into place with kitchen.
A lot in Thailand.
Yeah, it's easy for like the knockdown house, easy to move.
Yeah, because be able to move the house and port in. And yeah, I don't know how much it is in Norway though, but
and baths pre-fitted. Steel frames wrap timber cores, letting blocks rise to 5 stories.
I mean, you can make one like this for what? 300,000 baht?
Depend on how big it is.
Yeah, like 10,000 euro maybe. Like not just for that, but like with like shape and things inside and electricity, plumbing and everything. Yeah.
Beside tram lines in days. Green roofs and shared terraces trade floor area for community. For students and newcomers, pods keep the city affordable.
Yeah, look. They have it all in block there.
Without widening its footprint. Plus energy. Wood now reaches high with Mjøsternet, an 18-story timber tower in Brumunddal. Glulam columns and diagonal trusses resist wind, proving forests can replace concrete and steel. Solar facades and fjord-sourced heat pumps let the building export more energy than it uses each year. It points to a future where Nordic skylines grow from local trees. Thanks for watching. Let me know if I missed.
It's interesting because there's some that were like we saw in Sweden in Finnish video, but they are not exactly the same. And some that are completely unique.
Yeah, I think it's also like quite simple too. It's very simple. Like every time when they try to build something, I feel like they want to like build it quick.
In a way, it's more similar to Finland than it is to Sweden.
Yeah.
For some reason, because in Finland they were trying to make the house very like convenient and affordable for everyone, and I feel like in Norway they're doing a little bit the same thing.
Yeah.
The same concept. So, very interesting video. If there's more, let us know in the comment below. Yes.